Have you ever seen a woman walk by and distinctly felt something change in the atmosphere? No noise, no sparkling jewelry, no glaring logos, no chasing the latest trends. Yet, all eyes follow her. Not because of what she's wearing, but because of how she wears it. There's a gentle yet captivating beauty, a confidence that needs no proof. That is elegance. But sadly, many women today live feeling lost among their own wardrobes. Every time they open the closet door, they stand frozen, surrounded by piles of clothes yet unsure what to wear. Not because they lack options, but because they lack connection with themselves. They once believed buying another designer piece, trying a bold lipstick, or wearing a sexier outfit might make them more attractive. But in the end, all it left was a quiet exhaustion. The more they tried to impress, the more they felt invisible in the image they created. Here's a truth few speak aloud. Elegance doesn't lie in price tags. It's not in the labels. It lies in choice, in how you respect yourself through every little detail, the colors you select, the fabrics you wear, and the attitude you carry. So if you've ever felt almost right but not truly yourself, or if you long for a poised, dignified image that still reflects the real you, then you are in the right place. In this video, we will explore together the 9 things truly elegant women never wear, and the deeper reasons behind each choice. Some might surprise you. Some might forever change how you view your wardrobe. Stay with us until the end, because your true beauty may be waiting to awaken from just one small first choice. Item 9. Overly heavy or inappropriate makeup for the occasion. The face is the mirror of the soul, and when applied properly, makeup doesn't conceal but highlights that natural beauty. Unfortunately, many women, especially after 50, carry a fear of fading away with time and unconsciously apply thick, bright makeup as a mask to fight the changes brought by aging. The result is not a younger appearance, but a growing estrangement from the reflection in the mirror. Overly sharp eyeliner, bright red lips, and a thick foundation that settles into the dry skin's creases. These details may seem to make the face stand out, but often create a barrier, making the wearer appear less approachable and stiff. Heavy makeup not only diminishes softness, but also highlights the tired lines that age brings, lines that could be softened with gentler tones and more subtle techniques. Elegant women understand that makeup isn't about becoming someone else, but about nurturing the best version of themselves. They opt for light, breathable foundation, colors that harmonize with their natural skin tone, a blush that mimics the soft touch of sunlight on the cheeks, and a gentle gaze beneath naturally curled lashes. This is not about extravagance, but intention. They know when to use a bold lip color as a statement and when to let their lips breathe with a nude shade for a casual afternoon tea or stroll. Makeup, like fashion, should suit the occasion. A dewy base, powerful red lips, and smoky eyes may be perfect for an evening gala, but too heavy for a Sunday morning coffee with friends. The subtlety lies in knowing where you're going, who you'll meet, and the impression you want to leave: radiant vitality or a strained attempt to defy time. So rather than trying to look younger by piling on more makeup, return to moderation, harmony, and respect for your face's natural essence. True beauty isn't about the quantity of products, but the warm light that shines from within you, and a skillfully applied makeup that simply reflects that outward. 9 things elegant women avoid and why. Item 1. Large logos and prominent branding. Have you ever worn a t-shirt with a huge logo across the chest, or carried a bag plastered with brand names, and yet still felt like something was missing? You're not alone. Many women believe that sporting trendy logos is the fastest way to prove status, fashion sense, and confidence. But instead of standing out, they often feel overshadowed by their expensive outfit. This is the painful paradox of flashy branded fashion when we think we're making a statement, but we're actually hiding ourselves. Because when the logo steals all the attention, your true presence takes a back seat. People no longer see your smile, your eyes, or your poise. They only see the brand. You're no longer the focal point of your look, but a billboard for an unfamiliar name. And this is something elegant women understand very well. They don't let an external symbol steal their inner presence. Elegance doesn't need to shout. It whispers through subtlety. A carefully handcrafted pale brown leather bag without a logo. A crisp white shirt with straight seams and neat cuffs. These pieces don't have to say much, you are the one who gives them value. Elegant women don't necessarily reject brands, but they let design, material, and fit speak for themselves, not the label sewn on the chest. They know that what makes an item beautiful isn't its price tag, but how it embraces the body and reflects the wearer's style. So rather than chasing oversized logo tees or bags overloaded with brand names, they choose minimalist, well-fitted designs that stand the test of time. And because they don't make noise, they invite people to look longer. Here's a question for you. The next time you plan to wear something with a bold, visible brand, do you wear it because you genuinely love it, or because you think the logo will boost your confidence? Because confidence borrowed from another name is never truly sustainable. But when you wear something because it truly suits you, no one needs to see it. No one needs to praise it. That's when you are genuinely elegant. And from that choice, we start laying the foundation for a different lifestyle, one based not on showiness, but depth. Because next, we'll move on to a seemingly small factor color, which can easily make your look harsh or chaotic if not handled properly. Let's explore in the next part neon colors and bright shades, why they overshadow your true self. Item 2, overly bright neon colors. Color is a silent language. It can tell your story in an instant, even before you speak. But not all colors whisper. Some colors shout, and neon is one of those. You may have been drawn to a neon green blazer or a pair of glaring hot pink heels because they're trendy, because a celebrity wore them, or simply because they stand out on the rack. But the moment you step outside wearing those colors, what you might not realize is you're the one getting overshadowed. People don't see you, they see the color. No one notices your facial features, your eyes, or your aura, because the intense color grabs all the attention. Elegant women understand that fashion is not a competition to see who shines the brightest, but a journey to find harmony with oneself. They don't choose the most dazzling items, they choose those that enhance their essence. Colors like warm beige, navy blue, soft pink, ash gray, chocolate brown, or ivory are far from dull as many think. On the contrary, they form a solid foundation that allows your natural beauty skin, eyes, smile to shine in the most sophisticated way. Neon, with all its rebelliousness and boldness, may suit the runway, social media, or fleeting parties. But in daily life, where true beauty requires sustainability and subtlety, such colors can make you feel like you're trying too hard to impress. And forced beauty is rarely genuine beauty. Elegant women don't chase attention, they attract gazes naturally. Color plays the role of a backdrop, not overpowering, not masking, but supporting. An olive silk dress makes your skin look smoother. A pale pink blouse softens your gaze. These hues don't shout, but linger longer in people's memories. Choosing colors is also an act of self-respect. It shows you understand your body, your skin, and your energy. Every time you select a fitting hue, you send the world a silent message. I don't need to be the brightest to be remembered. I just need to be myself fully. In the next part, we'll touch on a sensitive topic where women often confuse allure with overt sensuality. The age-old question, does dressing revealingly make me more attractive? Let's explore in the next section. Overly revealing clothes when attraction becomes pressure. Item 3, overly revealing clothing. In a world where sensuality is often equated with exposed skin, it's easy to understand why many women believe that the more they reveal, the more attractive they become. A body-hugging dress, a deep slit, or a crop top can create an instant sense of power, as if everyone's gaze is confirming, I am beautiful, I deserve attention. But the question is, does that attention truly make you feel respected? Or is it just a fleeting flash of curiosity? Elegance does not mean absolute coverage. An elegant woman doesn't need to cover herself from head to toe to express her dignity. But she knows where to draw the line. She understands that true allure isn't about exposure, it's about preserving mystery. That's something that makes others want to discover more. Rather than see everything at once, true sensuality isn't something imposed by every inch of bare skin, but a feeling you emit when you are comfortable in your own skin. When you wear something too tight, too short, or too flashy, you might attract eyes, but at the same time, you risk losing your comfort, your natural posture, and your aura because you dress to please others' gazes, not to soothe your own soul. Elegant women choose subtle attraction, a soft V-neck dress, a hint of bare shoulder under the sun, or a skirt with a delicate slit. All can be very sensual, but in a different way, unhurried, unshouted. Simply, I am enough. And when a woman chooses to wear what makes her feel confident without constantly pulling at her dress, covering her chest, or bending over out of embarrassment, her walk changes, her voice changes, her energy radiates, because she is no longer controlled by the fear of showing too much, but free to express herself in the deepest and most graceful way. So next time you stand before the mirror in an outfit that's a bit revealing, ask yourself, am I wearing this because I feel beautiful as myself, or because I think others will find me more attractive? That is the delicate line between expression and compromise. And once you've decided what to reveal and what to keep, an elegant woman faces another choice: neatness or disguised carelessness, a dilemma often brought on by a very familiar item: jeans. Let's explore that in the next section. Torn and tattered jeans when a gritty look unintentionally dims sophistication. Item 4, torn and tattered jeans. No one can deny that jeans are a classic fashion staple, versatile, practical, and capable of transforming into many different styles. But precisely because they are so common and easy to wear, many people mistakenly think that all jeans are the same. And so, from initially neat attire, jeans gradually mutate into items that are torn apart both in form and spirit, with ragged holes, frayed threads, or faded patches that might seem random but subconsciously make the overall look appear sloppy. Many people, especially middle-aged women, fall into the trap of believing that wearing ripped jeans will make them look youthful, edgy, or even modernly rugged. But the harsh truth is, when clothing becomes careless, the wearer unknowingly loses some of the dignity and spirit that clothes are meant to convey. An outfit isn't just a layer of fabric, it's a statement to the world: I care about myself. Elegant women do not reject jeans, but they choose carefully. They don't blindly follow trends, but select styles that flatter their shape, suit their character, and fit the occasion. A pair of high-waisted, dark indigo jeans with a straight or slightly cropped leg at the ankle without a single rip can make you look both modern and polished. And the best part is they never go out of style. In many cases, just one rip at the knee or a jagged cut on the leg can throw off the entire outfit's seriousness and balance, especially when paired with a blouse, heels, or a luxury handbag. Ripped jeans make those refined efforts seem discordant. Like a song out of rhythm, elegance always lies in moderation. Jeans, when chosen carefully, can convey freedom and vitality without sacrificing composure. If you're looking for a mature yet fresh look, comfortable yet not sloppy smooth, dark-colored, well-tailored jeans will always be your reliable friend. Try standing in front of the mirror. Put on your old ripped jeans and ask yourself, does this item make me feel confident, or does it just make me look like I'm clinging to a past youth? And when you start choosing durable pieces, you're not just selecting clothes, you're reclaiming your lifestyle. Because elegance doesn't depend on age or trends, but on how well we understand ourselves and choose what truly deserves to accompany us. In the next section, let's explore another factor that can dull sophistication: the chaos of mixing too many trends in one outfit. Item 5, combining too many trends at once. In an era where social media constantly floods our minds with eye-catching images, new fashion trends seem to appear almost every week. A classic puff sleeve blouse, chunky sneakers, a quirky box bag, geometric sunglasses, and shimmering metallic tones all are very tempting and very trendy. But from this arises a silent fashion trap, combining too many trends in one outfit. It sounds creative, bold, and fashionable, but in reality, it often has the opposite effect: When every piece you wear tries to stand out, competing for attention, the result is nothing truly shines. Instead of creating a harmonious whole, the outfit becomes a chaotic symphony with no resting point for the eyes and no space for your true self to be present. Elegant women understand that not every beautiful item needs to be worn at the same time. They are selective not out of fear of being different, but because they appreciate the value of restraint. A unique piece will stand out most when surrounded by calmness, supported by subtle items that do not compete. This is the art of intentional leading, not showiness, but choosing the right moment to shine. For example, they choose a puff-sleeve dress with interesting pleated details. They keep the rest minimal, plain shoes, neat hair, small accessories. If they carry a statement metallic bag, the outfit is neutral, allowing the bag to truly be the focal point, not lost in a party of colors and shapes. The question is, when you wear an outfit with too many trends, are you expressing yourself or trying to prove something? Because elegance is not about keeping up with every trend, but about the wisdom to know which trends deserve to stay with you. Imagine you are a piece of music. You don't need every instrument playing loudly to create a memorable symphony, just one main melody. With the rest harmonizing, that's what makes the listener remember. Fashion is the same. When you pick one trend to shine and let the rest support it, you create a look with depth, focus, and your true self inside. And when you know how to moderate trends, the next question is, are you also moderating colors and patterns? Because too many colors and patterns, no matter how beautiful, can also drown you in your own outfit. Let's move on to the next part. Contrasting colors and patterns when creativity crosses the line of elegance. Item 6. Clashing and overwhelming patterns and colors. Colors and patterns hold special power in fashion. They not only enrich an outfit, but also reflect the wearer's mood, personality, and charisma. However, when overused or combined without control, these elements once meant to decorate can quietly become the culprits that swallow a woman's true beauty. Imagine an outfit with 5 bold colors: bright red, cobalt blue, neon yellow, fuchsia pink, and sparkling green, paired with 3 different pattern stripes, large florals, and polka dots, all competing for attention within the small space of your body. What's the result? A feeling of chaos, imbalance, and most importantly, no one remembers you, they only remember the outfit. Elegant women are not afraid of patterns or colors, but they understand that not every standout detail is worth choosing. They use color as a rich language of emotion, not as visual noise. A navy dress with small beige floral details offers a calm, pleasant feeling. A plain white blouse paired with a silk scarf featuring a classic pattern brightens the face and provides a graceful accent without overwhelming. Elegance always lies in skillful arrangement. Just 2 or 3 colors in the same tonal family, for example. Cream, light brown, and olive green are enough to create a harmonious, layered look. If mixing patterns, they usually keep one piece as the focal point, such as a small polka dot blouse, and leave the rest plain, soft, tonal, or neutral. Like in art, negative space is just as important as lines. An outfit needs breathing room where patterns don't crowd each other, colors don't clash, and the person truly becomes the center. Elegant women understand that fashion is a conversation, not an argument. If colors and patterns fight for attention, no one listens, not even the true beauty inside you. The question is, when you wear many colors and patterns at once, are you expressing your style or unintentionally losing yourself? Restraint doesn't make you fade away. On the contrary, and it highlights what matters most to you. Because in a chaotic world, those who keep a delicate, gentle space around themselves are always remembered the longest. And once you master the language of colors and patterns, the next step is to learn how to use small details, but with great power accessories. Let's explore next oversized, mismatched accessories when punctuation marks turn into periods that end elegance. Item 7. Oversized accessories that clash with the overall look in the world of fashion. Accessories are like the punctuation marks that conclude a story, small, but capable of completely changing the message an outfit wants to convey. A loosely tied silk scarf around the wrist. a pair of perfectly sized pearl earrings, or a delicate leather-strapped watch. These are subtle details that have the power to elevate the entire appearance. Conversely, an accessory that is oversized, overly flashy, or completely out of sync with the ensemble can shatter the sophistication you have carefully built. Many women mistakenly believe that large statement earrings, chunky metallic necklaces, or sequin-covered bags will make them look more luxurious and eye-catching. But what they don't realize is that when the accessory takes all the attention, the wearer herself is pushed into the background. Instead of serving as a foundation to highlight elegance, those screaming accessories overshadow the quietly graceful presence that's already there. Elegant women do not deny the importance of accessories, but they use them like an artist applies the final brushstroke precisely, gently, and thoughtfully. A slim bracelet paired with a beige linen dress creates just the right accent. Pearl earrings combined with a low bun and a white blouse evoke a classic, modest, yet captivating aura. They all share a common trait: they don't seek to steal the spotlight, they help focus attention on the woman. The subtlety in choosing accessories lies not in quantity or price, but in harmony with the whole. Choosing a burgundy bag for a neutral outfit, or adding a small floral silk scarf tied to a leather bag handle, is a way to create a highlight without breaking the refinement. Most importantly, accessories must speak the same language as the outfit, matching tones, materials, and spirit. So, before you leave the house, take a few seconds to review your overall look. Is that necklace really necessary? Are the shoes too off compared to the rest? Does that bag enhance the outfit or make everything feel heavy? Answering these small questions with clarity will lead you to lasting beauty. Beauty that is understated, independent, yet turns heads. Because true elegance doesn't come from how many items you wear, but from balance in every choice. And after understanding the role of every small detail, the next important question is, are you caring for the items you wear? Let's move on to the next part. Wrinkled and faded clothes when lack of care brings down your entire style. Item 8. Wrinkled, faded, and neglected clothing. There is something seemingly small but with the silent power to shape first impressions: the condition of the clothes you wear. A white shirt can be a symbol of elegance, but if it's wrinkled, the collar is crooked, and loose threads are visible, then all that initial refinement fades away. An expensive silk dress can't save your image if the hem is creased or the fabric looks faded from improper washing. Neglect doesn't just harm the clothes, it dulls the wearer's aura. Elegant women don't need a vast wardrobe or to chase expensive trends, but they share one common trait: they take care of what they own. Not to prove anything to the world, but because they respect themselves. Ironing clothes before wearing them, wiping dust off shoes, folding clothes neatly instead of tossing them carelessly onto a chair, these small acts reflect a larger attitude toward life. Clothing is not just a layer of fabric over your body. It is the opening statement of how you step into the world, with what posture and what respect you give yourself. A woman who enters a room wearing a crisp dress, bright colors, polished shoes, and a tidy handbag needs no words to send the message: I am present. I care about the details of my life. Conversely, a faded shirt, wrinkled pants, or scuffed shoes not only make you look careless, but also cause others to think you no longer pay attention to yourself. And sadly, that subconscious thought influences how they listen to you, treat you, and judge your lifestyle. The good news is you don't need a new wardrobe to create an elegant look. You just need to care for what you already have. Wash properly, dry in the right light, hang clothes carefully. Spend a few minutes in the evening to lightly iron tomorrow's outfit. This isn't just a habit, it's a commitment to yourself. I deserve to show up as my most polished self. And when you maintain neatness starting from your closet, you'll feel the difference in every gesture. You'll walk steadier, look more confident, and speak with more authority because you know you're wearing not just fabric, but a way of life. Now, after unveiling the 8 most common mistakes, we'll move on to the final part, a seemingly small but crucial point: overly heavy or inappropriate makeup, when the face loses harmony with its natural aura. Dear friend, If you have stayed with me until the very end of this video, I believe you are not only concerned about outward appearance, but are also listening to something deeper within the desire to live authentically with your own elegance, wholeness, and fulfillment. We have all experienced moments when we wore trendy clothes, applied heavy makeup, carried expensive bags, only to realize that we still didn't feel quite right. Because elegance like peace cannot be borrowed from the outside. It is the result of thoughtful choices from within, choosing what suits you, keeping what is necessary, and letting go of what causes confusion. When a woman begins to see her wardrobe with more understanding eyes, when she chooses a gentle lipstick instead of a flashy color to soften wrinkles, when she carefully irons her shirt before stepping out, this is no longer about fashion. It is a journey of deeply and steadfastly loving oneself. If this video has touched you even just a little, please leave a like to let me know the message means something to you. And if you wish to continue walking this path of discovering the quiet, profound, yet powerful beauty of women over 50, don't forget to subscribe. We have so much more to share about style, age, and most importantly, about living beautifully, truly, and fully. Thank you for staying. See you in the next video where beauty lies not in makeup, but in a calm gaze and confident steps of a woman who truly knows her own worth.